So did you complete yesterday lab certificate manager? It's working fine, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm not speaking here. Just let others join. We can start. Okay. Okay. So web application firewall. Web application firewall. Okay. Simply we can call WAF. So WAF is a protection for web application actually. So it will filter or monitor or allow respect to application or sorry respect request or block unauthorized request. Okay. So till now we have discussed server level protection, right? Server level protection and subnet level protection. If server is allowing your request by enabling the inbound rule, it will allow for all applications, right? If inside EC2 instance, if we have a two applications, okay, two web applications. If you allow whatever port number, that is apply for two applications. The reason is security group will work under instance level. NACL will work subnet level. WAF will work application level. Is it clear, that clarity? Any confusions here? So if you want to control the web application level, I mean web level, we have a WAF. If you want to control security group level, we have a instance level, we have a security group. If we have a control in subnet level, we have a NACL. Okay, and VPC finally. Okay, WAF will protect web application by applying filter or monitor authorized traffic okay. So WAF will protect web applications, protect to web applications by applying the filter or monitor for unauthorized traffic. Okay. So if we want to block specific IP to not allow access our web application, we can use WAF. So we can control IP level. Also, we can monitor number of going to hit our application. So we can calculate number of requests are going to hit our applications. Can anyone please share the link into Telegram? Okay, if you want, I'll just WAF. Okay, so the request will go to Route 53, and after that we have a application here. the AWS cloud. In between CloudFront and in Route 53, we have a web app application firewall. Okay. Whatever it is here, in place of CloudFront, we have a load balancer also. We have a S3, whatever it is, the service it is. The CloudFront is redirecting your request to application, right? So in between, we have a WAF. It's a security service, okay? Okay. So I'll jump to okay. So I have a load balancer. Let me hit first. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, it's working fine. So I want to restrict this application. I want to restrict this application by enabling the rules for WAF. Okay, so how to restrict? Just I'm taking one example. I'll just go to WAF. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to block my IP traffic to web application. Okay, so if you want to block some particular IP to not allow to access your web application. Okay, so how we can restrict? So as we discussed, WAF is a protection for your web application from common web exploits. So if you can see here, set a protection for your Amazon CloudFront distribution or load balancer or Amazon API gateway in just under 5 minutes. So web application firewall, I'll just copy paste their point. It is very important. Not for 5 minutes, just for you can. Okay. So if you can see, target is here, CloudFront or application load balancer or Amazon API gateway, whatever it is. Okay, for the web application. So in our case, I'm taking as a load balancer as a target. Okay, source, I want to restrict particular IP to not allow our web application firewall. Okay, this is the agenda. So in EC2 level, if you are not allow the particular IP into that, there is no any option like that. We can allow particular IP to access. In the security group level, inbound rule level, in the source level, all traffic or your IP or your security group. There is options or CIDR. But allow all and restrict to one person. Is there is no any option in that. If you allow as a protocol level, whoever comes with that protocol, it will allow in the security group. But web application firewall, if you want to monitor how many requests are getting, or if you want to block some particular IP to not allow to your web application, we have a WAF. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to restrict my IP. So if you can see here, I'm able to access my application by load balancer. I want to restrict myself to not allow to access this load balancer, means my application. So I'll just go to WAF here. Okay, here there is IP sets, right? First, we should allow to these IP sets, create IP set. Okay, give any name of your IP set name. So we should give here this IP I'll allow or block. So before that, I need to check my IP, right? What is my IP? This is my IP, okay? This is my IP of my laptop. So I'm going to restrict this IP into my web application firewall. So you should give 32. Reason is IPv4 bit, okay? Okay. So I'm mentioning here, yeah, giving the name and a region and a IP set name. Create IP set. Okay. I have created one IP set, but I haven't mentioned if it is allow or block. By using this IP set, we can write a rule. In that rule, we can mention whether block or allow. So I'm going to write a web ACLs now. Create a web ACL. See if you can see Amazon CloudFront or load balancer, so many things are there. But in our case, I need to select load balancer, right? My target is load balancer in this case, not for CloudFront. If you are going to do with CloudFront, you can select CloudFront here. But here my target is load balancer. Okay. Give again demo. So add AWS resource. I need to add application load balancer, my ALB. So my target also selected now. My target selected, my IP given. So now I need to write a add rule here. Add my own rules. Click on IP set. See, automatically my IPs pop up here. Okay. So initially, like same load balancer, first target group should create, right? Same here also, first IP set should create, and in the rules itself, we should select that IP set. Okay. See, actions, allow, block, count, capture, challenge. So if I block now, I'm unable to access. Okay. Add rule. Okay. Okay. So all are next. So in your case, if you want to block any IP, otherwise we can give only few IPs. We can give allow. Okay, only 5 IPs. In your team, only five persons are working. You can give the 5 IPs and we can give only allow instead of block. Okay. Okay, it's working now. Okay, let me hit now. See, 403 forbidden. So I have control to this IP. I'm not allow this IP to access my application. So I'm not talking any security group. Sorry, I'm not talking any EC2 instance. I'm not talking any subnets. I'm talking about only application here. Okay. While we are discussing time in the security group time, we are discussing inbound rules. If you allow inbound, it will allow for all applications. For example, inside EC2 instance, if we have a 2 applications, some X and Y. If you allow protocol HTTP 80 and allow from respect to IP, the protocol will work for 2 applications parallelly, right or not? The reason is it's working as an instance level. The same thing if NACL level, if you allow the traffic for the subnet levels, inside subnet, if we have a 10 servers, it will apply for the rule for 10 servers. Okay. So web application is an application level. So how we can understand? First is web application firewall, next security group, next NACL, next VPC, in this way. Is it clear? Now again, I'm going to resume the connection. So click on that. Rules. Edit. So now action is allow. Okay. See, we can control like this way. So application protection. WAF is a application protection. Okay. Yeah. So anyone has any doubts? So first we should create, if you want to control for IP level, we should create a IP set first. Okay. Give your IP. Otherwise give your friend IP. Okay. Following by net mask value 32. create IP set. After that, come back and create a web ACLs. Second step is go here, create a web ACL. See, select your target, either CloudFront or API gateway or application load balancer. After that, just give next, and you should select AWS resource. Add AWS resource, select your application load balancer. Like that. Next. So give your something names and next. That's it. Nothing will be doing anything. And in the allow, otherwise I will show you one more time. Okay. After that, we should select add rule, add my own rules. I have created rule, right? Add my own rules, select this one and select IP set and select your IP here. Already have created, right? And the action you should give allow or block or count. After that, add rule. Next. That's it. Choose IP set here. Name something you can give here. Add rule. So default action is allow. So default action is allow means everybody can allow, but respect to IP can block. Otherwise, default action is block. Only particular IP can allow. Otherwise, got it? If you can block here, everything will block. Even IP also block. Otherwise, we can block here and whatever IP you are going to give, you can allow to you and give your access to your friends and ask them to hit in the reverse way. Okay. In actual way, allow for by default everyone. Deny for respect to particular IP. In the reverse way, allow for that IP and default action is block. And only it will work for only that IP only. Like that we can control. Is it clear? Yeah. Next. That's it. So all are just steps only. Create WebAssembly is going to create. Is it clear? Yeah. Okay. So these are all about WAF. So May you will get interviews difference between WAF, security group, and NSCL. Okay. Yeah. So WAF is a just product for your web application by applying some filter for filtering your requests by using IP sets. Okay. Monitor. It will not allow for another is a traffic. We can block or we can allow the traffic. Okay. We can allow or we can block. So from these 3 points, we can write few more points into your notebook after doing the lab. Okay. In the lab, if you can see so many points, we'll get it. We can monitor by using CloudWatch metrics. We can allow specific IP. We can block specific IP. We can write those points. Okay. Here I'm not getting time to write, but whatever important points I have mentioned here. But in your case, you will add few more points. At least if you study or if you read 6-7 points at the time of interview, at least you can remember 2 points at least. Okay. That is my intention. Okay. These are all about WAF. These are all about WAF. So we are done security services. Okay. What are those? Application level, we can from application level we can come. First one is what? WAF. Second one, from application towards to VPC I'm coming. Next is what? Very good. Security group, right? Next, NACL. Is it clear? And also we have a common security service is what? IAM. VPC. Okay, these are all security service. I forgot one thing, what that is? Yes, KMS. These many security services we have already learned. NACL, VPC, IAM, KMS, security groups, WAF. Okay. So how you can plan to, if you are revise the topic, so put a heading security service, cover all services. Don't cover WAF and load balancer and RDS. May you confuse storage services, database services, application services, security services, monitor services. Like that we can write somewhere and prepare accordingly. Okay. High availability services like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to conduct one exam for internal only. Okay. This batch only. So at least 2 or 3 exams. 2 or 3 exams. So I'm not going to conduct any like Naresh IT. I'm going to give a paper to you, examination paper. Like I'm going to display into the group. Completely your wish. Okay. It's completely depends on your honest. No, I will read and complete your wish. I will check into the Google and complete your wish. It's completely your wish because of it's your studies, your job. Don't cheat yourself. Try to finish it your way and also take help from Google. Also, few questions I'm going to give. Even I haven't discussed few topics. It's not related topics, advanced topics. I'm going to give 2 questions. So you check your ability, searching skills in Google also. So in the project, we don't know which skills you are getting, right? Everyone should learn and do it only. So all levels, scenario based and theoretical based and searching skill based also I'm going to give. So check your ability where you are. 3 exams or 2. Okay. So give me just time for these 4-5 days and next week onwards parallelly we can work on the exams only and parallelly Terraform and exams like that only it will go. Okay. Is it clear? Yeah. And if required, I'm going to just plan my team persons. From my team persons also, I'm planning to, conduct mock interest. If you have interest, you can join. Okay. So give your names at least 5 or 10 members. I'm interested. See, nothing, there is no problem. If you are unable to say the answers, no one, blames you. But from that interview, definitely you will learn so many things. So many things. So if any interview will be there, blindly you can go on attend the interview. Okay. With that confidence, I'm going to give. With that confidence, I'm going to give. Okay. Yeah. This is all about WAF. Next. I'm doing the only. I'm doing CloudFront lab only now. Okay. CloudFront. CloudFront. So we have already discussed what is CloudFront. Okay. How it will work. So what is CloudFront? CDN means content delivery network. Are you able to talk about CloudFront at least 2 minutes? Then why can't you prepare the notes yesterday? I have given already content CloudFront, right? You should prepare at least 1 page on CloudFront, right or not? So we have discussed edge location, CDN topics, how it will work, what is cache, everything we have discussed. And then Okay, CloudFront. So let me go my CloudFront. Did you complete CloudFront lab? Sure. Okay. Okay. So these are my different CloudFronts domains. So guys, make it ready with you to do the CloudFront lab, like Route 53, your domain name, your ALB or S3 endpoint, whatever it is target. Okay. So if you can see here only, in this architecture, we have a WAF and CloudFront, right? After